Hi, thanks for having me. So I'm Christina Monti. I'm a landscape architect by training. I'm the owner of a marketing consulting practice since 2017 or 2007, excuse me. I don't want to shortchange that. And tonight I'm actually here on behalf of the Association for Women in Architecture and Design. So that's AWA+D, and our sister organization, AWAF, which is the foundation. Next. In 2022, AWAD and AWAF celebrate 100 years of service. So the events and initiatives this year are focusing on honoring our past, contextualizing the present and our place in history, and looking at ways to support a better future, hopefully by raising the consciousness of our organizations and women across all allied design fields. So AWA's history began in 1918 when 4 women attending Washington University St. Louis were denied entry into an architectural fraternity. And lucky for us, their response was to begin their own society. As they heard of interest from other campuses, these trailblazers established a National Student Association in 1922. So historically, this was a time that women couldn't have their own name on a passport. We were required to issue those jointly with our husband's name. We couldn't hold certain jobs like working the night shift or being a taxi driver, and we couldn't serve on a jury or even legally hold a job while we were pregnant. So these examples are kind of a good segue to a first key to our longevity and our collective impact, and that's an organization of relevance. From our beginnings, AWA has served a unique purpose to support and promote women in the design fields. So in the 1920s, it was that pushback against the restrictive nature of our own basically existence. Into the 1950s and 1960s, it was ascending into a profession where only 2 women typically graduated from an architectural class. And today, even though now more than half of graduating design classes are women, we still have unique challenges and major strides, certainly towards equity, diversity, recognition, and definitely parity. So for many women, they've found and stayed with AWA because it provided shelter and sort of support within a, hey doll, can you make me coffee kind of professional environment. AWA was definitely bold for its time, and it continues to stay relevant. I think that's part of our spirit. So a second key to our longevity, we're a place of diversity. So AWA has, for almost our entire history, catered to all design disciplines. These are the traditional architecture, landscape architecture, but also the non-traditional. So craft making, all kinds of things, even marketing like myself. So by the 1950s, AWA was a thriving national organization with nearly 20 student and professional chapters. In Los Angeles, ever the center of design, innovation, and activity, was a major contributor to the organization. In 1956, Jean Driscoll was elected president of that national organization and even chose to host the national conference here in 1958. So over the years, there were reorganizations and name changes, and even dissolution of that national status of AWA. But the organization, now based solely out of LA, has always been a place of safety and also growth. So that's the third kind of key to our longevity. AWA, I've been told, is a place where it's safe to be nervous while you're gaining confidence. It's in this vein that events are sometimes more emotional than professional, but that's been an attractive differentiator, I think, for the organization since our inception. So I hope you'll join us in 2022 as we celebrate all of these monumental occasions. Thanks.